today? What topic we are talking about today?
Oh, I'm still listening to the gong sound, actually. Sorry, viewers. I was in trance for a moment.
So what's...
Our topic is actually entrainment.
Okay, before you answer, please subscribe and press the bell. Give us some, we got more video about sound therapies.
Well, this is certainly one of them. Instead of chatting or, rabbiting on about these very interesting subjects, we're actually demonstrating something a bit more.
Okay, what's entrainment?
So we've actually, in this tiny little intro segment, demonstrated, I hope, what entrainment actually sounds like.
Yes.
Because we've got two instruments. We've got a singing bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's actually
handheld crystal bowl.
Yi Ling's holding it, so it makes it handheld. It's made of glass, so it's crystal, and it's a bowl, so that makes it a handheld crystal bowl, I suppose. And behind me, I think everybody can see, I'm haloed by this enormous, beautiful gong that I was playing with, not a mallet, but a flumi, where I'm rubbing it. Mm-hmm. Making this characteristic.
So what's the entrainment?
So what entrainment is, it's the way, crudely if you like, the resonance of each of these instruments encounter each other. What happens if we have one instrument and we sound it, and we introduce another one? Well, we've got two instruments and the sound waves of each are encountering each other and they're impacting on each other. And what's happening is that actually, generally the explanation is that one instrument, some people call it forced resonance. I don't like the word forced. I don't think there's anything forced about it. I think it's a really natural thing. And I actually think it's the two sounds coming together that in train they entwine themselves in each other, and they create this kind of really positive feedback, energy feedback, and the resulting sound, remember, sound is just energy waves. The resulting sound waves, the resulting energy waves, for me, they're more greater than the sum of the parts. That's what we're looking for, and often we can hear it in the results.
So one instrument got their vibration, their tone, and then the other instrument they got their own vibration, their frequency.
We call it resonance
frequency. So the two not necessary to be the same frequency.
No.
And that's the funny thing is that they can create a third, right?
Sure. We normally start by talking about resonance in general and using the example of if we've got a tuning fork which is tuned to a particular frequency and we pick up another one that is tuned to exactly the same frequency. If we sound the one, then the other one will sympathetically resonate. So we hear that. But then if I can actually create a resonance with this gong with my voice.
Yeah. You're talking, you can create
I can actually hear it now. It's resounding, but now you can't hear it, viewers, because it's.
No.
But if I got a conch shell or something and blew it, which is often what I do, is that the gong will resound in sympathy. Yes. So this is it's creating this entrainment. With this, we're playing both instruments so that it's that much more powerful because the two sound waves are really directly encountering each other. We're actually playing both. We're causing each directly to resonate. Yeah. So that's it. It's the way that what happens when the two sound waves encounter.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, and it's about what I've just told you. That's what happened.
In short,
that's what happened.
Create another.
But what's the impact?
Yeah.
That's the question.
The impact.
What's the impact?
Yes.
Why is it so impactful? It's because it creates this pattern. I was talking about sound waves being energy waves. It creates energy waves that are empowering. They're more powerful. That's the answer. And from a sound practitioner's point of view, it gives us another way of upping the ante, of creating an even more powerful, focused experience for the people who encounter it.
In our training, 6-day training, we talk about, every day we talk about entrainment, and we practice a lot on entrainment. That's really effective.
So with some of what we
and
do.
And if you are fancy about the 6-day training, please see below the description, and you can hit the link. You can leave a message to us.
The point about this is that one of the things we do in the training is that we try different instruments out against each other.
To see
some instruments
effect,
really do blend well together and really bring out the resonance of in each other, and so are really great at playing together because they entrain very well, and others aren't so good.
I want to say another thing, because you're talking about musical stuff. I'm not from the musical background, but I come from the yoga, come from the therapy background. The entrainment, not only in the musical way, also for body, everything is vibration. Everything vibrate. Like our brain, we got our brain waves, our heart, our the pulse, everything is vibrate. So in ancient China, more than 2,000 years ago, people already start to use a different instrument, like wooden instrument, to entrainment with our liver system. The different meridian, the 5 energy, 5 elements, Chinese element, and 5 different meridian system. That's because of entrainment, is it?
Yeah.
And also our thoughts. So that's why Yogi Bhajan, the master, Yogi Bhajan said that when the gong sound, 90 seconds, your mind will change. Because in entrainment.
And it's in training. And it's training with it's in training with you. The interesting thing with it, when we're talking about the human body, we started off by talking about 2 instruments, which are designed to sound, that's what they do. Well, human bodies are designed to do a lot of things.
Absorbing the vibration, the frequency.
And they're very complex compared to a crystal
system,
bowl or even a gong. These things, they're beautiful to look at, they're beautiful to hear, but human bodies are very complex instruments, but the thing is that there are these different components of different levels, if you like. We go back to the mind, body, and spirit. Body, mind, spirit. So in that order, is that when they start impacting, when they entrain on us physically, on us down to the cellular level, as we say, we get this entraining between the vibrations of inside our body and the vibrations coming off of the gong or the crystal ball or whatever it is. Then it gravitates up through from body to mind to spirit, and this is where it really becomes very powerful. The notion of entrainment that we experience directly through our bodies and up through mind to spirit.
Entrainment is a key issue of the sound therapists.
It's one of them. Yes.
Many sound therapists, they not really discover too much. So if you are fancy, you can come to our training or our Gong Bath. We can talk. We'll have more many things to explore. Okay, so time to we practice some instrument for our audience, right?
Yeah, well, we've got these 2 instruments here, and we've only played a little bit. Yi Ling, I think perhaps we ought to demonstrate this a little bit more, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, well, you start.
Okay, I start first. Actually, there's another instrument entrained with us, and the birds.
Well, the birds are singing and the chimes outside are blowing in the breeze, so we have other entrainment possibilities perhaps in this space. Yeah.
Okay. I hope you enjoy this video. We have more video share with you. We see you next time. Bye for now.